Good evening, everyone. Very happy to have all of you here. Thanks a lot for gracing the occasion, the launch of the February edition of the e-magazine Power Talk. We're really delighted to have all of you here and very thankful to all of you to pen down your thoughts and write, especially for Power Talk, in your area of expertise. Thank you so much for gracing the occasion. Sundar, a very good evening to you. Mr. Sundar, he is a real stalwart from the media industry. People from the media industry really swears by his name. And he's serving as the Vice President at the Times of India Group. Has spent almost 15 years of his career with this group. He's a brand and strategy architect, and he specializes in building brands and selling brands through storytelling. Sundar, a very warm welcome to you. We're really happy to have you with us. Please tell us what are your thoughts and on sketch notes and the kind of changes in communication we are foreseeing, for as far as marketing is concerned.
Thank you, Archana, for having me over this evening. You're like a breath of fresh air all the time I speak with you. And good evening to all of you. Pleasure to be here this evening. So when Archana asked me to speak about startup ecosystem and stuff like that, and then onto the brand story, I just thought I must mention a couple of things. The example that comes to my mind when you talk about startups is, like in a boxing match, you've not lost when you fall down. Okay, you only lost when you can't get up. Okay, so I think the biggest thing in the startup world is failure. And I think today it's much better than what it was, let's say, 10 years back. Failure is not to be taken in a bad way in the startup ecosystem, which all of you know very well. And I think even the outside world is beginning to sort of recognize that and appreciate, saying you will stumble, you will fall, you'll get up, you will start again, all over again, and so on and so forth. And that's absolutely, that culture, I think, needs to be sort of accepted and encouraged. In the Western world, I think that is something which is taken for granted. It's okay to sort of fall and start something else and so on and so forth. But I'm glad that that's changing in India, but still we need to go on that. The second aspect that I wanted to speak about was on a bit of storytelling, which is something that is a passion, but I do it in my life. About brand, I won't speak much because our community brand building happens a little later, because the minute you see a need or you anticipate a need with somebody and then you start making a product for that, and then you have to go through various stages of convincing people on how to make the product successful, including getting people on board. That is also storytelling, and how you can sell your dream to somebody, how good your product is, and then you go to investors and then you sell your idea, your dream to them on how to make that work and get funding. So I think it's a continuous stage where you not only have to live your dream, but also put your business plans around it and go and sell that. And I think communication plays a huge, a really big part in this. It is not so well appreciated. Product development and funding and so on and so forth. Sometimes communication takes the backseat. But I think it's a very important aspect for us to communicate to internally, externally to. And I would say internal storytelling and external storytelling is very important.
True.
Thank you, Archana.
True. Very right. Very right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Sundar. Very well said. Thank you.